just got a little thirsty walking up those stairs. Hold on one second. Yeah, I spilled on myself. Anyway, so as Danny was so kindly introduced me tonight, this is my first time doing stand-up, and got the impetus behind this tonight is that, I tend to make my buddies chuckle from time to time, and I guess a great bit about that surrounds that is that there's an incredible amount of cannabis, Bud Lights, and Jack Daniels around at all times when people are laughing, but I guess that's neither here nor there. As I said, this is my first time tonight, and I was writing this act out, and, no one's laughing, but matters. There's kind of a theme to my stand-up act, per se, and it kind of reminds me of my early sexual history, and I know all the guys will recognize this in the audience tonight. When you're first starting out, you're finger-banging chicks, whatever, you're getting your knuckles deep, it's 6th grade, 7th grade, matters. And, my whole act tonight is just basically indicative of that. Basically, you're kind of immature, when you're starting out first sexually, and, I'm 23 years old, and I'm still a rather immature individual, so basically all I'm trying to do tonight is give you a few quick 3 pumps, turn over, go to sleep, hopefully you're satisfied. So that's basically everything tonight that basically I'm trying to accomplish. Anyway, I think I'm one of the coolest guys around, and it's probably not the case, but matters. Basically, I'm the alpha omega if you talk to me, and it's really not the case if you talk to my buddies, they really don't think I'm all that cool, but, whatever matters. The bottom line here tonight is that I tend to talk in lingo a little bit, I like to abbreviate words, I like to shorten shit up, sound like I'm cool, but, I'm a fucking mark when it boils down to it, so... Anyway, I'm going to throw out a couple quick buzzwords for you guys, and I'm going to see if you can pick up on the pattern of what's going on here. So we have notch, short for nachos. We have brie, short for brie. We have talk, short for talks. And if anyone here tonight can figure out what sando means, I will buy you a well cocktail at the bar, because hey, it's San Francisco and money's kind of tight right now, economy's tough, but you will get a well cocktail out of me. Anyone sandos? No? There you go, brother, sandwich. And oddly fucking enough, that is what my entire diet consists of, pretty much. You see this behemoth, where's this girl back here? I am 6'2", and you see this behemoth 6'2" man sitting in front of you, and I know you fucking love it, because basically my package is bulging right now, and you're fucking loving it. But bottom line, yeah, I am 6'2", and she fucking loved it. So anyway, here or there, has everyone heard about Facebook perchance? Anyone here on Facebook tonight? Yeah. There you go. There's a fucking little crowd of applause here. I love Facebook. Back in the day, it was awesome. I was a freshman in college, and I was basically looking at chicks all day, figuring out what their issues were. They have daddy issues, are they freaks, or are they a little reserved, but they're still a freak, or, what the deal is, basically. And, it kind of pisses me off a little bit, because girls are a little tricky creature, They are a little rough around the edges. They will tend to say they're in relationships when they're really in relationships with their best friend. For instance, Amanda and Ashley, 2 hypothetical characters, Amanda, Ashley, I'm married to her. Amanda, Ashley, it's complicated. Amanda, Ashley, matters. But basically, I'm trying to figure out who the lesbians are. It's hard enough for me to approach women and trick one into sleeping with me, let alone trying to figure out who the lesbians are. I mean, it's like, fuck Zuckerberg. You started this fucking website to basically get some free puss, and, you're basically blowing me over here, Help me figure out what's going on, Who are the lesbians? Who are the ones I can't approach? So I took this upon myself, I made a Facebook group. It was called, If You're Not Eating Muff, You're Not a Lesbian, Stop Pretending. And, I took it upon myself to do this, Zuckerberg's kind of bitching out. He's got a weak-ass movie coming out. Everyone's talking shit about it. Matters. But, I basically just, was trying to step up to the plate and help all the guys out there who, struggle trying to get laid. Someone like myself, I can't always amazed when a woman lets me commit coitus with her. But, bottom line, if I can get that D and that V, that's fucking money time for me. You know, basically, you know, I describe myself as a cool guy. I'm really not a cool guy at all, but I like to associate myself with cool guys. So I was thinking the other day, you know, I was thinking to myself, I was like, you know how fucking cool it would be if me and Tom Brady were friends? I know you guys are thinking this is a random aside, but I have had a few cocktails. You saw me slam that beer, and I'm trying to fucking make magic happen here at the fucking Rocket Room tonight. There you go. Minor applause. So anyway, Tom Brady, you know, I'm in a fantasy league, and, you know, I'm a loser white male, basically, so that means I'm in multiple fantasy leagues, which is a pretty much big fucking joke, but I just pulled a blockbuster trade in my league, you know? Fucking Tom Brady on my squad, named the King of Fantasy. That's the name of my team. That was a joke. Anyway, so I got Tom fucking Brady on my squad. Matters, I'm 2-0 from this point after the acquisition, and I know you're all loving it and you're jealous. But yeah, so I got Tom Brady on the squad. I started thinking, I'm like, you know what? If me and Tom Brady would have been friends, it would have boiled down to a high school, a college, and then the pros period. So you have Tom Brady in high school, we're finger-banging girls, we're having a good time, we're breaking hella shit, you know? We're in the principal's office, boys will be boys, you know? That's the fucking line I love to hear out of the judge's mouth when you're doing jail time. But yeah, boys will be boys. So anyway, you have that whole high school period. We go to college now. Of course I fucking follow Tom Brady to college because I'm a loser and I'm riding his coattails. I'm talking to the boosters, I'm like, hey, you want Tom Brady to cover the spread this weekend? You better throw a fucking couple extra bucks in my pocket if you want to make sure that shit happens, you know? Come the fuck on, you know? So at this point now, we're at the pros now. Tom Brady's won a couple fucking rings, you know, he thinks he's important, he's starting to big time the shit out of me, and big timing's become a whole element to my whole stand-up act. As I said, this is the first time I started doing stand-up, and I have been big timing the shit out of all my closest friends and family. And it's starting to be affecting them, you know? They're starting to not want to talk to me, they don't like me anymore, and, you know, I can give a fuck less, but, you know, they've been here from the start, so I guess I gotta talk to them. Got my manager in the crowd tonight, got my bodyguard, photographer, entourage, you all fucking see it, you know what the deal is. Matters. Anyway, so, you're blinking, Matters, I got one more joke, bro. Anyway, so Tom Brady, you know, we're friends at this point. We're in the fucking pros, you know. Our relationship is fucking strained at this point, right? It is like the last fucking hair on the camel's back before it fucking breaks, you know. Shit is strained. Hypothetically, let's just take this real quick. I'm at a dive bar, not Rocket Room, of course, but a dive bar, maybe the one next door. And I'm trying to fucking pick up a girl, but I can't pick her up because I promised her that I knew who Tom Brady was. Let's have a little conversation real quick and see how this conversation will go. I'm calling Tom Brady right now, by the way, FYI. Hey, TB, it's NB. What's the fucking sitch, bro? You fucking ready rage or what? Here's Tom Brady. Nate, it's 1 a.m. in the morning, bro. I'm playing the fucking Dallas Cowboys tomorrow. I mean, come on. Here's me. TB, here's the sitch, bro. Notice I used lingo, shorten up situation to sitch. You fucking loved it, I know you did. TB, here's the sitch, bro. I got a girl, she is good to go. Bottom line though, she doesn't believe that I know you, so here's the sitch. I use that again. We're gonna roll out, you're gonna pick me up in your Bentley. We're gonna drive the J and the B, which is short for Jack in the Box. We're gonna fucking go get some chicken tots, some sandos, and we're gonna fucking make some magic happen here tonight. What do you say, bro? And at this point, I can hear Giselle on the other line, you know, just fucking laying next to him in bed. She's gorgeous, but fucking matters, because at this point, you know, we're friends, and I don't like her. Just bitching at Tom Brady because I'm fucking trying to ride his coattails to get women. So, you know, she's bitching or whatever, we're in the pros, and she's fucking yelling at me. So Tom Brady is just like, Nate, this relationship's over, we can't be friends anymore, you're just using my fucking notoriety to get to the top. Here's my reaction. Well, you know what, Tom Brady? Fuck you, man. Fuck you. Fuck your wife. I always hated her cooking. I never loved your kids. It's bullshit. Bottom line though, me being a degenerate, I'd be more likely to be boys than Jamarcus Russell. It would clearly explain the substance abuse habit and the checkered past with the law. Anyway, I'm Nate Berzovich. If you want to go to my blog, Why was I born handsome instead of rich.blogspot.com? There you go. Got the crowd wet, bent him over, gave him the show.